Welcome to the Sports is Life podcast, guys. I'm James Myers, and today we're going to talk about the Baltimore Ravens. That's right, the hard-hitting Ravens, led by Coach John Harbaugh and Lamar Jackson. If you guys remember, they finished 13-4, lost in that brutal AFC Championship game to the Chiefs, held the Chiefs to 3 points in the second half. Flip that. Chiefs were shut out in the second half. You know why they lost? Because they only put up 3 points in the second half. You know why? Because they couldn't score. Big problem, big issue. That's what we're going to talk about today. What is the outlook looking for this year? How are they going to go into the season this year? They blew out the teams they were supposed to last year on their schedule, and then they the good teams they hung around with. It's normal. It's a 17-game season. It's tough. It's a grind. But this year, we're going to look at it. I just want to throw out a quick tidbit. I just think, a lot of people, you Baltimore fans, if you're tuning in, are you really sold on Lamar at quarterback? I'm not personally. I know you have, in this league now, you have to pay your guy. And there are a lot worse than Lamar, don't get me wrong. He's top 10. I don't think he's this insane quarterback that everyone thinks he is. I just don't. See, look at me. I'm scratching my head because he's stressing me out talking about it. I don't know. He's burned me a lot in betting, too, as well. I'll throw that out there, that little disclaimer. But, I don't think he gets you to a Super Bowl. Still hasn't. They lose in an AFC Championship game where they were actually favored going into that game against the Chiefs and had home field. So, Anyways, I just want to throw that out there. So free agency additions, the only big addition they really had was Derrick Henry. Signed him like a 2-year, $12 million deal. Basically, Henry went there probably because it was the team that was going to give him the most money. He's older. Let's not kid ourselves. He's older, and I don't even know if he's got 2 years left. Maybe one good year here. I think that's what the Ravens are hoping for, to bolster up that run game because they lost Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins to the Chargers. Even though those guys were always healthy, I think this is what they want. They want sustainability, durability in Henry, trying to get the last ounce of juice out of Henry this year. Free agency departures, pretty wild number. They lost 14 guys in free agency. Lost 14. Yeah, that's right, 14. Most notable is probably Patrick Queen, 3-year, $41 million with his rival team, the Steelers, as well as Tyus Bowser, another linebacker. So big question mark, I think, on that defense is, how's that linebacking core going to be this year? Are they going to be able to shut down the run like they always have and be able to shut down the pass and get after the quarterback? It's the name of the game. Everyone knows that in football. I love Kyle Hamilton. Shout out. That guy's just an absolute stud. They lost a lot of guys in the secondary as well. Mainly, big corner was Ronald Darby. I think that's going to be a big loss. But that's why they went in the draft, and that shifts me to the draft. Their first pick in the draft at number 30 in the first round was Nate Wiggins, the corner from Clemson. A lot of people thought he might have gone sooner in the round. So Ravens might have gotten a steal there. We'll see how he pans out. Obviously, nobody knows in this draft how draft picks usually pan out. They got a tackle, Roger Rosengarter from Washington in the second round. And then they went outside linebacker from Penn State, Adisa Isaac. And then went wide receiver, corner, running back, and then quarterback, which I was very surprised, and then just a couple of secondary guys. So nothing really stands out too much in the draft that they picked up. Not really any sexy picks. One tidbit too as well. People forget most of the season they did not have Mark Andrews. So don't forget that as well. It could be a big improvement for them. So. All that to say, let's break down this schedule going into the season. It's the Baltimore Ravens schedule. They start week 1 at the Chiefs. That's the opener. Obviously, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl last year again. So annoying. I don't know what people think out there with the whole Taylor Swift thing. I read that they were making their schedule out of Taylor Swift's concert schedule this year for the Chiefs. So, NFL, tell me you don't want them to win without telling me. Anyways, at the Chiefs, I actually have them winning this game, the Ravens. I feel like this is a super game where everyone just, it's the home opener, Super Bowl winner. Everyone thinks the Chiefs win this game. You know what? I'm going to take the other pick. I'm going to take the Ravens. I'd rather be off the public and be more with the pros. So I'll take the Ravens. Then week 2, they play the Raiders. I think they win that game as well in Baltimore. Week 3, they go to Dallas. I think this is where they get their first loss of the season. Dallas is actually a really good regular season team, especially in the beginning of the season. I'm not a big Dallas guy, but I'm not a big Dak guy either. But I think Dallas can score. They usually are able to score, and they play well. So in the beginning of the season, like I mentioned, I'm going to give the win to Dallas. So 2-1 going into week 4. I think this is a perfect matchup to get the Bills at home. Baltimore's obviously a way more physical team, ground and pound, play action, defense. I actually think they hammer the Bills here. I don't know what I've seen on the Bills offense. I don't know who's Josh Allen going to throw to. So lost a lot of pieces, just going to throw to rookies all day. So we'll see. I got them going 3-1 after week 4. And then week 5 at the Bengals. I think they get the L here. I think the Bengals get them. They go to 3-2 after week 5 at divisional game. Week 6 versus the Commanders. I think they win this at home in Baltimore. It's going to be tough for Jaden Daniels to go on the road in Baltimore and win a rookie quarterback. It's going to be very tough. So, 4-2 for the Ravens. Week 7 at the Bucs, Monday Night Football. I got them winning this game. I think they're the better team. I think Tampa might have gotten just lucky. I do like Baker a lot, but I think they were very fortunate to be in such a bad division. They were able to win against the Eagles in the wild card round, I remember, but that was a poor Eagles team. So I just think Tampa Bay is probably getting more hype than they deserve. I'm not trying to go on a tangent about Tampa Bay, but anyway, I have Baltimore winning 5-2. Week 8 at Cleveland. I think it's a really tough spot for Baltimore to go to Cleveland after playing Monday night on a short week. I got them losing, so 5-3. Week 9 they have Denver at home. I got them winning that game 6-3. Then I have them losing. This is where I have them falling apart a little bit. So week 10 versus the Bengals. I got them losing on Thursday Night Football. They dropped to 6-4. Then week 11 they go to Pittsburgh on Thanksgiving. I got them losing that game as well. Some reason Mike Tomlin just knows how to get it done against Baltimore at home. I don't know how he does it. Dude's an incredible coach. It's unbelievable how good of a coach he is, and I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. He's like Kenny Pickett, Mason Rudolph. I can't think of these other guys. But now they got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I think he'll get better production out of the offense. I got Pitt winning that game. So we got 2 losses in a row, and then they go week 12 at the Chargers. I actually have the Chargers winning this game. I think the Harbaugh is really. This is where it's the brother coaches battle, and the Harbaughs. But I think Jim gets them this time. I think this is going to be a more physical Chargers team. I think they're going to be ready. I think Jim Harbaugh will have his guys ready, and I got them losing. So they dropped to 6-6. Week 13 versus the Eagles. I got them getting the dub. I don't think they're going to lose 4 games in a row. Team too talented, too good of a coach in John Harbaugh. 7-6 going into the bye in week 14. Then we jump to week 15 after the bye. They go to the Giants. This is a terrible spot for the Giants. Feel bad for them here. I think they're going to get demolished probably, barring any injuries. I think this would be a really tough spot for the Giants. Off a bye for Baltimore. I got them winning. Week 16 versus Steelers, Saturday game actually. I got them winning. I got them getting another W on the schedule. And then at Texans on Christmas Day, I got them losing actually. So I got them dropping to 9-7 week 17. And then last game of the season versus Cleveland at home, division rival. Should be a good one, but I got them winning at home. So I got them going to 10-7, wild card spot probably. That's kind of where I have the Ravens. Win total right now in the Vegas books, odds makers, they have the Ravens season win total at 11.5. So if you like what I'm talking about, take the under. Go under here. I think they finished with 10 wins, so a game and a half less than what the odds makers have it at. I think it's very hard to repeat what they've done at 13-4 to go even improve that even more. They're in a very tough schedule. They got a lot of breaks last year. People forget that. Burrow got hurt. Steelers really didn't even have a quarterback. Cleveland, oh, they rode with Joe Flacco like more than half the season. I think that's a big detail people leave out when they talk about the Ravens in their run last year. I think last year was their year to take advantage. They had home field, and I just don't think they're even going to win the division this year. So I think they got very fortunate, but I think they'll get a wild card spot this year. Harbaugh's too good of a coach. They have a lot of talent still. They did lose some guys, but he'll rally them. So please subscribe to Sports is Life. Please subscribe to the Sports is Life podcast, guys. I would really appreciate it. If you're wondering what kind of shirt this is a Joe Kelly meme shirt from a few years back. My buddy Ricardo, shout out, following him on MLB Trash Talkers. It's a really good pod. It's pretty popular, actually, so give him a follow on Spotify and or Instagram. But be ready for my next video. I'll be honest, little disclaimer, I messed up and I skipped over the Atlanta Falcons. It's been a long week, guys. I apologize. But we will have the Atlanta Falcons next. Very exciting team with Kirk Cousins and all those boys, the Michael Penix pick. Very surprising. So stay tuned for that. And look out for my next video. Please go on my YouTube channel again at Sports is Life. It's the guy with the little Danny. I got a Dan Hurley photo in my profile pic. So please give that a follow and like as well. And I'm going to be expanding as well to Twitter and TikTok and all that good stuff. So appreciate it, guys. Have a good one. And look forward to the next video.